OtaNerd94 decided to throw a platinum gear at me. Thank you. OtaNerd94 decided to throw a platinum gear at me. Thank you. Draco_art decided to give me a golden gear. Thank you.
Alright, first of all, let's not forget to unmute myself. And hi guys. I was already nervous starting this stream, and then I've got 2 subs, and now my voice is shaking because I can't handle it. Thank you so much. It has been so long. It's been 2 years. I'm really sorry. I meant to be more active, but then life happened. So, but now I'm here. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. I made this model myself a while ago. It's still just a trial model, to be honest. It's my first attempt, or like the first where I actually finished it. So, but I wanted to start streaming with an avatar of some sort. I'm not the type who would want to do facecam streams, so not that one, but I really like these animated ones, and recently I've been getting into VTubers, so here I am. And thank you so much once again for the subs and everything. I don't know how to respond other than the thank you, so thank you. That's fine, it looks great, thank you so much. I'm going to upgrade it later on, but for the time being, it should be good. I can do some little expressions like surprised, but it's just sort of to use at least some expressions. I do like that I was able to do, if I smile, then it like shows a little blush. So yeah, all right, so for starting, oh, Ross, oh, wrong layer. I'm already messing. So I'll move myself to the side a bit. Also, I think I should have like the chat on the side, but it's not working, so I will be looking up for that. It should be above my head, but it's not appearing, so later on I will check what's up. The dress is so pretty. Thank you, thank you. I really love steampunk style, so I wanted to do something related to that. It should move better, but this is for starters. It will be good. I really like steampunk style and aesthetics in general. So when I'm going to do an actual full body model later on, it's definitely going to be one with steampunk style as well. Steampunk all the way, exactly. Alright, so here we go with the rest. This is not actually a proper debut that VTubers usually do, because I'm just like starting something. So, but I wanted to do a little profile similar to what others have. So the name I'm going to use here, because I kind of want to separate my streaming platform from my art platform, even though I'm going to be drawing here as well, so not completely separated. I'm going to use the name Lunavia Carmel here. So originally I wanted to name myself only Navia, but that was very close to the brand of Nivea, and I was like, that's not the best. Hi Manshali, hi, good to see you. So the name Lunavia came from, Luna means moon, and I think all of you guys know that I really love backgrounds with some sort of night or sunset, sunrise, like those sceneries, so Luna was very fitting. Via means path. Also, it's actually coming from my actual real name, like a nickname I have, and I felt like it would be nice to mix the two. And Carmel just comes from karma, which I based my VTuber lore on. The nicknames here will be Luna, Navia, Via, and also you can call me just Yumi. Like, I'm not going to do, like, it's not a problem. I love Yumi. I just wanted something more original for a streamer name, because Yumi was taken everywhere in all kinds of forms. Hi, Brookie. Hi, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at reading names. Broshki, hi, yes, a deep debut or something like that. Not really a proper debut, but along the line. My marks will be Gear and Moon. I only use them on Twitter so far, where I have 2 posts and where I forgot to post my debut about. So there's that. I might forget and Yumi a lot. That's not a problem. Anyone who wants to call me Yumi, just do it. It's fine. I like it. Also, for the job, I wrote Karma Hunter, and here comes a little story time. I'm pretty sure that most of my followers don't really know VTubers or don't follow them. I know some who do, but probably not all of you. So the VTubers are just these avatars, basically, that people use for streaming, and they have some sort of backgrounds or lore for them. And what I meant to say is that I was planning to do some sort of a lore, but I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I had absolutely no idea for any type of lore. And then it clicked in me that I could make content of the fact that I'm incredibly unlucky in every possible way, even though I feel like my karma doesn't, like, by karma, I don't deserve it. So I was like, let's make a content out of it. Been following you for a while, but I see you changed your appearance. Yes, I did. I wanted to go with basically a complete change compared to the previous one. Screaming too loud. What the heck happened there? I don't know what... What was the truth? Wait, I have to check this one, because there's definitely some sort of a setup problem here with the modules. Oh no, where do I check it? Anyone knows where can I check these settings? You should be able to use caps, I think. I set a limit of like 50 characters, so I don't know what's the problem with it. Was private, I think. I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't able to read the rest of your message after that you said I had like an appearance change. So I don't know exactly how it works. Wait, I'm writing it up for later that I have to check why this ban happened, because you bet I'm going to forget it by the end of the stream. Just a moment. Thank you so much from DeviantArt. Oh my god, that's been like over 6 years, I think. Thank you so much. That's been a long time. I made a note for myself now to check out this issue with the timeout, and sorry about that. I hope there won't be any more stuff like this. So what I was talking about, yeah, it was no worries, thank you. So it was about the Karma Hunter part. So for this, I ended up, I didn't know what to do. I had absolutely no idea. And then one thing clicked, and ever since then, I built like a whole universe with a whole complete story, setup, world building, everything. So I'm just being my usual self when I can't keep things short. And once my brain starts to think about something, it just goes all the way. I'm not going to do like a whole, like a completed lore review or anything like that, but I'm going to give you guys some basics about the ideas I have, because I'm thinking about different ways to make it interactive through streaming. So as for the Karma Hunters, for the concept, I came up with that Karma Hunters are basically people who were on the verge of death, and they made an agreement with Karma itself. If they lived a good life and Karma basically liked them, but they messed up a lot with them through their life, as an exchange for such a lifestyle, they are able to become these Karma Hunters, basically Karma's employees. Their job is to blend among the people in different realms assigned to them, so they are traveling lots, very, very much, to many places. I fumbled on my words. And monitor people and report them to Karma, and Karma will make a judgment based on these reports, and this will be carried out by either Karma or by the hunters. And I think I said carried as like curry. Why can't I pronounce this word? I keep saying it like the food. Sorry about that. I'm fumbling on my English. Also, a little bit more for the world building, because this aspect is actually something I'm planning to design in streams. It's the existence of the fate demons in this story setting. Another important job of the Karma Hunters is to fight sort of an error in the system, which is the existence of fate demons. They have been poisoning humanity for a long time. The origin of them is unknown, and Karma claims they have existed alongside humanity since the beginning. And where it comes into play as for my streaming content, I was thinking designing these things together with you guys would be very fun in streams. Like the appearance, the personality types of them, and all of that. As for the concept, every human is born with a fate demon attached to their souls. Generally, these are harmless, functioning as like these. I'm definitely going to pronounce it incorrectly, so sorry. But the bad thoughts that occasionally arise in everyone's mind, like the negative feelings, basically. The negative feelings are the basic concept that I set everything up on as for my lore. They are generally neutral and don't require much attention, but the problem begins when the fate demons start to grow, feeding on the negative emotions from either the human or the surroundings. And I made a typo mistakes there, so sorry about that. There's an extra dot there. Basically, what it means is that the fate demons are what can turn into depression, anxiety, and these feelings. And if someone, like just like in real life, if we aren't trying to do something about them, then it's going to slowly consume someone. I have different categories for them. I'm just going to go over this very quickly. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I have 3 categories for them, and I want to design these creatures for each one of them and different feelings falling into these categories. The meddlers are the smallest and least harmful ones. They are basically just bad habits, distractions, and small and procrastinations, which I am very famous about. And over time, they can develop into something much more and more problematic. Echo demons are the ones that feed on negative emotions towards other people. And the primordial fate demons are the ones that there are only 10 of them, and everything else is like the offsprings of them. I'm not going to go into much details. I just wrote some basic stuffs here, so you guys can read it even later if you would like to. And after that, I just have my likes and dislikes, which will be related to the content I'm planning to make on this channel later. I'm going to mostly focus on art because that's my biggest passion, definitely, as all of you guys know about that, I think. Other than that, puzzles. I love puzzles. And I completely forgot about how I was supposed to talk about another part on the introduction. Wait a minute, I'm going back. I tried to record it earlier, but I forgot it that time as well. So, I forgot to say my birthday is April 4th, so it's actually coming up very soon. I don't want to get older. My height is 172. I was always bad at counting in English. And 5'8". So I think I'm fairly tall. And languages, this is the part that came to my mind from the likes that I forgot to talk about something. Same height as me. Yay, tall girls, let's go. I like being tall, I would say. So my native language is Hungarian. Egyébként magyarul beszélek, de nem nagyon tervezem használni a streamek alatt, mivel a legtöbb követőm egyébként is angolul beszél, de tudok magyarul. So this was Hungarian, for anyone wondering. I think it sounds very interesting for someone who isn't a native. And of course English, which is basically my second language. I only have an intermediate language exam and knowledge about it. As you can hear, I'm definitely not a native, and I have a very strong accent. I can't pronounce this word well, but I'm working on it. Also, I can speak a bit of Japanese. Oh yeah, totally. I was sure it sounds interesting. So as for the Japanese, 日本語はまだまだですが、上達するために勉強します。数ヶ月 N4 多分 N4 の試験に合格しましたが、読むことや話すにはまだ自信がありません。もっと上手になれるように頑張ります。So I have a bit of Japanese skills, but I'm not really good at reading it, and I'm not confident speaking it, as you could hear. But I am very good at understanding it in most of the contents. So what was I think? No, I'm going. All right, found it. So criminal podcast, truly a surprise. No, I can reflect to this. Yes, it is a surprise. I am a woman and I love criminal podcasts. I think this can be said a lot about me. So yeah, home decoration and stationaries are things I really love. And yeah, the criminal podcast. I like them in a very healthy way, mind you, so I'm not obsessed, okay? I just like to listen to it when I'm cleaning the house, or actually even when I'm drawing, I often listen to criminal podcasts. Of course, I like psychology coming from that, basically. I like music. I'm listening to music all the time. Sweets, I am definitely eating way too many sweets, so there's that. True crime, ah, come on, speak. True crime podcasts are really nice background noise. They are. And I just, I don't know, I just find it interesting that I'm listening to it, and when they say something like really outrageous or weird, I just stop and I go, yeah, man, and then just keep going my thing, doing my thing. But like the human psychology is so interesting and terrifying at the same time. I like comfy places, which is part of the reason why I'm not really leaving my house, because I have everything here that I like. I'm not antisocial, but I'm most definitely an introvert. And I love flowers. The second reason why I'm not leaving my house too often is the fact that I really don't like large crowds. I hate being around many people, and I get overloaded by them very easily. So my absolutely number one hated animal is definitely mantis. I can't stand them at all. I'm terrified of them. Every size and every type of them. Maybe not the orchid mantis. I think that's the pink one, right? That is like okay as long as it stays away from me. Spiders are absolutely hell for me. No, thank you. I can't stand heights. I am very scared of them. If I go up to like the first floor and look down, I already feel sick. And mathematics, I definitely pronounce that badly. Anyway, I am very, very not good at them. I think it's like a pinkish white. I only seen them in Animal Crossing. Yes, those are the ones. In Animal Crossing, they were actually cute. I liked them there. I don't like mushrooms because I hate the texture of them. I don't like people who walk very slowly. I get so annoyed by them when I'm stuck behind them on the road. I can't stand too hot or too cold weather. I genuinely think I'm just getting old because earlier I was able to handle the hot weather a lot better. Now I'm just bad with both. I don't like washing the dishes, and I don't like the unexpected change of plans, which is definitely a dislike of mine that I'm going to have to tackle a lot with streaming, and I hope it will help me overcome my, like the, how do I say it, like the discomfort of when plans change. Hobbies, weaknesses, and skills. So this might be some new information for a couple of people here. As for hobbies, drawing is just a given. Of course, I love working on puzzles, and I do plan on doing some puzzle streams later on. Of course, listening to music and small DIY projects. I like these, like the crafting ones where you build something. Like, for example, recently I've got this Japanese I wanted to say it so fast. I can't remember the English word. Like it's like a street corner kind of thing, and you have to build it from the materials they sent you in the package. I want to do that one day. I still just opened it and didn't do anything with it since then. I keep daydreaming all the time. Also, as much as I like home decorations, I am very bad at keeping my things orderly, so I keep creating chaos and then organizing it. I love the paper theater. Oh, those are the things. Yes, that's what I was thinking about. Thank you. I love those too. My weaknesses is my inability to handle spicy food, and by this I mean I really can't handle it, like at all. So I'm not going to do things like spicy challenge and any of that. No, thank you. I would be dying there. Maybe in the future, later, but definitely not anytime soon. I have a very weak stomach, and I have lots of issues with my gut. I think that's also probably something most of you guys know, because I do complain about it over Instagram quite a lot, and it's often a struggle relating to my progress of art as well. I am absolutely unable to walk in high heels like a proper human being. It more likely looks like a velociraptor with broken legs. Until it's like an inch of heel, that's okay. Anything above that, I'm going to break my leg with that, so nope. I am very bad at keeping consistent. Same, you too. Nice. I mean, not necessarily, but I feel the pain. I am very bad at keeping consistent with anything, so streaming is also a challenge to have something that I can keep consistent with. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, and I have a horrible memory. I don't mean it to be rude to anyone, but it's just genuinely a problem with me. It's not that I'm not paying attention, it's just in and out, like in an instant, depending on what's happening around me. Also, skills. I think this might be something interesting here. I am a highly sensitive person. It's like the actual clinical diagnosis on this one. So what this means is that it's basically a neurodivergent individual, like refers to a neurodivergent, I can't speak. It refers to a neurodivergent individual who have an increased or like very sensitive central nervous system to physical, emotional, or social stimuli. Some also refers to this as sensory processing sensitivity, I think. This isn't a mental disorder, by the way, so it's not like ADHD. I didn't list that one here because I'm not clinically diagnosed with it, but my therapist also said I have like very, very high chance of being an ADHD person based on what she's seen from me so far. So anyway, it isn't a mental disorder, but it makes up around, I think, if I remember well, 20% of the general population. It means that they are people who get overloaded by stress and basically all sorts of feelings very, very easily. Also, I'm like an emotion sponge, basically, because my mood is very, very highly depends on people around me. If I'm with people who feel very like down for some reason, I'm definitely picking up on that. And I either going to try to like make them feel better and be supportive, or if they keep up this state for a long time, then it's going to affect me, and I'm also going to feel very down and depressed. On the other hand, if someone feels very good and they are cheerful around me, then I'm picking up that energy. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, I would say. I don't necessarily mind it, but it can be very annoying and socially draining. Hi, Stina. Do I say it with Stina or Stina? Which one? Because I actually don't know and I forgot to ask you. Also, hi there. I forgot to ask which one. I think in my head I kept saying it with like Stina, like with the stinky. So alright, then Stina. Alright. And either of them. Hi, good to see you. You're not that late. I've just been yapping about everything so far, so thank you. My other skills are strong social awareness, which is definitely coming from the highly sensitive person type anyway. I am obsessed with world building and character relationship building, which I think you can see from the lore setup earlier I said. I really like creating stuff, especially, I'm fumbling on my words, especially character relationships and all of that. You're so cute. I am not, but thank you. My eyes is glitching from the compliment. I am very good at overthinking. That's definitely a big skill of mine. If anything can be like just slightly weird, I'm going to be overthinking it with all my might. And I really hate this part of me. Also, procrastination. As I said earlier, I do procrastinate a lot. Way too much, to be honest. But I am fighting against it. I think my therapist also said it's because of the ADHD that my focus is either like on and then I'm doing only that one thing, usually art, for like 5 hours in a row, or I can't concentrate to anything at all. Next one is favorites. I, of course, didn't list everything here, but just most of them. For anime/manga, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Dandadan, Gintama is an old classic, I love it. When I first was listing my favorites, Dandadan was still not an anime, so that's how long I've been planning on doing this stream. And Natsume Yujincho, I love that series. If anyone wants to follow something like very chill and relaxing, I'm definitely recommending Natsume Yujincho. Yes, Natsume Mansion, we love that. Hunter x Hunter, Bungo Stray Dogs, Mob Psycho, Akatsuki no Yona, One Piece. Some of my favorites are definitely like the basic popular things. Haikyuu is going to be my forever favorite though. That series is perfect from beginning to end and I'm never going to shut up about it. Monster was a very, very good one. I think it was one of the best like psychological thriller kind of series I've seen. JoJo is of course a given too. Andy Dunlap was surprisingly interesting. I started to like that a lot. I think the manga just ended recently. Also the Apothecary Diaries. I definitely can't pronounce that right. I practiced it, but I can't say it well. Need to do a rewatch of Haikyuu. Yes. Haikyuu is one of the series that you can rewatch so many times and it's always so good. I'm thinking about rewatching it as well, by the way. So I hope I can do that. Also, Fruit Basket is one of my favorite shoujo series, and Word Trigger. Word Trigger is probably the most underrated series on this list of mine, but I am a die-hard fan for this. And I think I've been into Word Trigger before, like Haikyuu was even a thing. I'm not sure, but it's definitely over like 12 years at this point. So After This is so good. Yes, it is. And I still have to catch up with the second season. I've seen it's airing, but I think I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but we are getting to the frog scene very soon, so I want to see that. As for games, I'm not that much of a gamer, I think. I like more of these casual games like gacha games. I've been collecting lots of them recently. Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail. I used to play Genshin Impact for a long time. Like I was really big fan of it, but it started to fall out. I'm not saying I'm never going to stream it, but probably not very soon. I have to go now, so for leaving already. Bye bye. No worries. Bye bye. I hope you will have a nice night or day or whatever time it is over there. Bye. So yeah, that's about the game. Also, Animal Crossing is something I would like to stream one day, but I need some extra setup for that. I love my Animal Crossing island and I want to show it off. Other than that, Pokemon, Stardew Valley, and D&D. I really love D&D. This is a year for Hugo Booty upgrade. I love that so much. I laughed so hard when I've seen that post. It's just amazing that the very thing they changed on his design, like on that artwork, was giving him more cake. It's just like, yes, let's go for the boys too and not just for the girls. I love that we get like both sides of fun service there. He definitely looks better on this new artwork, by the way. Favorite music. I am the type of boring people, or I don't know if I should say that, who just listens to whatever that feels good. I do have a preference for, like, wait, what the fuck? Thank you so much.
Thrasm decided to give me a golden gear. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wait, I forgot what I was talking about. I mean, also, do you guys hear it with an echo, or is just in my setup? It shouldn't be with an echo. Thank you so much for the sub, by the way. I was so surprised I forgot what I was talking about. Wait, what was I talking about? This is for supporting your gacha addiction. You're supposed to stop me, not to support it, but thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And it's definitely going into my funds for Hugo. Thank you. I think I was talking about the music part. I'm listening to anything and everything that sounds good. So I like consume anything basically. Horiyuki Sawano is definitely my favorite one as for like these background music stuffs. I really love the OSTs of them. One OK Rock, My First Story, Ado, Namiamuro. Spire is from Haikyuu, but I definitely got addicted to them as well. Nano is really good. I love her. Green Day, Deco 27. Survive said the Prophet, I can't take, so that I can't pronounce it well. I think I first heard them through Vinland Saga opening, and since then I just really like their style as well. Stray Kids, Otherworld, and all sorts of other stuff. Favorite Ghibli movies. My favorite one is definitely Mononoke Hime. The second is probably Spirited Away and House Moving Castle side by side. I rewatched the House Moving Castle so many times, but it's still so good. And favorite color is just mint and sky blue, which I don't think you can tell from my design because there's none of them, but they are my favorite colors. It's just difficult to design something in steampunk style that has these colors, but challenge accepted. I am going to do that later. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, goals. So as you can see, I don't really have many goals for this stream at the moment. For starting, I just would like to keep streaming consistently, at least 3 times a week. For here, I feel like it's good to mention that by now, I'm thinking about the streaming days being Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not necessarily all 4 days, but I definitely planning to stream on at least 3 of them, and usually around this time, I think. I would like to reach 100 followers, so that's the first sort of follower goal, and I want to become more confident and assertive. And part of the reasons why I decided to give another chance for streaming is because I want to be able to express myself more confidently and not to have such a strong social anxiety that I have right now. I think it could help a lot. Also, of course, improving my English and art skills and to have fun. Go to deep for now, but it was fun to stop on your first stream after 2 years. Thank you so much and see you later. And once again, thank you for the subscribe to and the support and everything. I hope to see you later as well. I'm going to be streaming more frequently now. The next stream is not going to be 2 years from now. I can't promise that. Maybe 2 days. No, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow, but it's definitely not going to take this long again. And as for next one, content plan. As for the content plan, I do have a lot planned. So first, I want to do the art stuff, like original characters, showing off some stuffs from my original story, character design plans. Like the earlier I mentioned the Fate Demon stuff. That definitely, designing them would be lots of fun. Working on commission artworks. I know that lots of my commissioners really like to see the progress, like the work progress. So I think it would be fun to stream artworks for them here. I'm going to ask for permissions from everyone as for the later commissions I get. I want to go through the current list I have, and then after that, I'm going to be accepting commissions while asking for if they allow me to stream it or not. I think it would be fun content. I really liked working on the commissions when the commissioner stopped by the streams. It was always fun and very easy to like communicate with them if something needs to be changed. I am definitely going to be streaming gacha games, which Razom's fund is definitely going into. And I'm not sure. I also wanted to say that I like Wuthering Waves, if that's how I pronounce it. But it takes a lot of space on my computer, so I had to delete it until I was thinking about how to like reorganize my files. So I don't know when I'm going to start that again, but it's also a plan for the future. Horror games. I am a person who's scared very easily. So horror games are definitely going to be a challenge, and it's definitely going to look like I have a masochistic side. I don't. In art, I do, but anyway, I don't. I promise. I have lots of horror games I would like to try to play, mostly like the thrillers and like these psychologically scary ones. Also, I received a gift. Trazon, what was it called? The name of that game? It was with the princess. I am going to be streaming that too later. I think this is going to be one of the first like sort of horror games. Slay the Princess. Yes, that's one. Thank you. So I'm going to be streaming the Slay the Princess sometimes later. I heard that it's kind of a psychological horror type of thing, and the description was very interesting about it. So that will be an upcoming stream very soon, I would say. Any other games is just any other games, really. I have lots of games in my library on Steam, but I don't think I played with most of them, so that's going to be interesting too. Puzzle games. Why did I write puzzle games? I think here I was just meant to write puzzles. Anyway, so both puzzle games and puzzles. So I'm planning to do both of them. For puzzles, I think I would do like the handcam streams. I do have a big desk where I usually do my puzzles, but I have to think about the way that I can set it up so I can stream it. But that's definitely a plan. Seconded on the Slay the Princess. Oh, I didn't know you heard about it. I am looking forward to it, definitely. It will be fun. I almost said it in Hungarian. I was like, do it yourself. Yeah, the DIY building streams, cooking streams. I would love to do some cooking streams because I don't really see many streamers with like Hungarian foods or cooking streams. I mean, we see, how do I pronounce that word? So anyway, the Hungarian meals are very interesting, most of them, and some of them are very easy to make. So like paprikás krumpli, like paprika potato, how do I translate it? So that and many other things. Also Asian food, because of my lactose intolerance, I do get along better with Asian foods than certain other types. Also, I just really like the taste of them. Also, guessing games is something interesting that my friends are helping me with. It's going to be not just about a character guessing games, but I'm planning to do lots of different variations of this over the time. Also, I'm planning to do fun tier lists and just all sorts of casual streams as well, to be honest. And yes, there's the to be honest anything else part, that anything else that seems to be fun and just comes to my mind for whatever reason. So if you have any recommendation, by the way, what to stream, either games or any other type of content, please do let me know and I will think about it. And most likely going to try to do it. And next slide. Yes, I was waiting to get here, so I have some costume commands that you guys can type into chat and then it will... Why did my brain freeze here? I wanted to say something and my brain just like freeze mid-sentence. So anyway, if you type these things into chat, it should, if I set it up correctly, it should give you like these interesting little things. Like for example, let me check it, if it works. No, it doesn't work the way I wanted it to be. I have to check it later. I tried to set up some things, but it looks like it doesn't work the way I was hoping it to be. Yeah, it just writes numbers, but why is it writing now? Does it work? I just can't see it in my... no, I'm sorry. I have to check it later and see if it actually works. Anyway, these are going to be fun little things that later on people can try. I don't know why is it not working though. It should be, at least it's enabled and should be used by everyone in this thing. I am sad that it's not working, but I was sure that something is going to be off. At least, does it work that if I type? Yeah, at least the other commands work, and I'm going to be looking into these interesting ones, that why they are not working. I am running into tech issues. Anyway, I'm not going to... I opened it and I immediately tried to troubleshoot, but if I do it, then I'm going to get distracted again. So, anyway. I can't really say much about this pattern because I set it up incorrectly. So, I have to look after it and see what went wrong. But other than that, I have credits. So my VTuber model and rig was paid by me. I'm like a one-man team with all these lists. I'm planning to stream also later on when I'm making my actual like main model, the full body one later on, both the design part and the rigging part. I'm planning to stream both. The chibi panels were I'm losing my speech. How long it's been? I think it's just been like an hour or something. Maybe not even an hour yet. And I'm already fumbling. Drink a bit. So the panel chibis that you can see on my Twitter profile, not Twitter, my Twitch profile were made by Tsunekami, my dear friend. Thank you so much for them. I really love them. Also, they are the same chibis I'm using on my offline screen. And my profile picture was made by Amiette, who's here in the chat. So thank you so much for that. I really love that profile picture still. The graphics were also made by me. The static emotes were also made by me. The animated emotes were also made by Amiette. We have one already. We just uploaded it not too long ago, and I think the Twitch needs to like review it and see if it's nothing like offensive for whatever reason, which I understand, by the way, but it's still in the jail and waiting to be released. But for next stream it should be fine, I think. The panel designs and the very not too creative banner is also made by me. And I don't know what else to say. I was thinking it would take longer to do like a first stream kind of thing. I have to wait. I am writing also. I have to check these comments because it seems to be not working well. Alright. And I think that's kind of all. I don't know what else to say all of a sudden. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, please ask me. And I'm thinking about what to do next. Maybe I was planning today's one to be a short stream anyway, just sort of an introduction and troubleshooting, checking out the things that may cause me an issue later. I think it will be enough if it's just a short one this time. Also, I'm planning to raid someone. I have to check who, and I might fail, but I am going to attempt it. So, in the meantime, I'm going to be checking who's even online. I am looking for mainly other VTubers. Or if you have anyone you would recommend me to raid, then please let me know because I can raid them or at least attempt to do it. There's so many people available. I have no idea who should I read. Raid, not read. English is difficult. Any recommendations? I don't know if like any of you guys watch like lots of VTubers anyway. Also, part of me is scared that my internet is going to be giving up on me. That's another thing, because tomorrow they are going to be visiting and finally fixing the problem, but I did have my internet cut off earlier today too, and in the past like 5 days every day. So it should be fixed tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow's stream is going to be more stable. Only VTubers I can see are over 200 viewers, and you mentioned you want to raise my one. Yes, I would like to read someone smaller, definitely. I'm just like keep scrolling down, but everyone seems to be with like very high viewer count, so maybe someone around the end. Also, I wouldn't like to rate someone with a very high viewer viewer number either. I'm starting to find some. Would we like to rate someone who's drawing something or someone who's like playing something? I'm thinking about it. I feel like I could scroll down for like the eternity and there still would be VTubers there. Or maybe which I just could choose by design or something. Someone is just chatting. Coin flip. Who's coin flip? Ah, coin flip, like which one? Alright, I was thinking for a moment that it's someone's name. My bad. Coin flip, actually, it could work by that too. Just coin flip and go. Why is it so difficult to decide to rate someone? Do I even want? I should do it. I definitely should do it, or at least try to do it. I'm looking for someone who's doing art right now, by the way. I think I should rate an artist, since I'm also mainly going to be working on artworks either way. Also, could you guys hear the background music, or there was no music at all? Because I might have lowered the volume too much. I'm not sure. There's supposed to be music. I couldn't hear any. Fantastic. And now, I don't know if it's better now or not. I reached the very end and I can't find anyone that I feel like I would like to raid. What do I do at this time? I hear it this time. I'm glad you do. Even someone who's like at 50, I feel like it's too much for me to raid. Alright, should I raid, or I could just end it like this? I'm so in the so I can't decide once again. If you guys can find anyone who seems like a nice fun to raid, then please do let me know. But other than that, I think I'm going to give up in a bit. Who is this? Oh, I found someone who's not even an English VTuber. Anyway, I think I just figure out the raid another time. I feel like I'm just struggling with it now a bit too much. Tomorrow it should be better, I think. I can't find artists now. Do you guys see any artists? Wait, I might have found someone. You are English streamer. No, they are not an English streamer. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be looking through this better. But now I think I won't raid anyone for the time being. Tomorrow I will. Also, I have to think about what to work on tomorrow. Like, I think I'm going to be streaming art. I just have to figure out what to work on. So I think that's it for today. It's a short introduction stream. And tomorrow we are going to raid someone at the end. I'm going to do my research properly for that. I'm not going to be stressing this much about streaming, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. I'm going to be starting at the same time again, I think, but I will keep you guys updated about it, mostly on Instagram, but probably I should start using my other platforms too. So thank you so much for being here and for all the subs and everything and the subscribes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you for supporting me. See you guys later. Bye. Good night or have a good day wherever you live. Bye bye.